Thursday, May the 14th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Meteorologist Matthew East here with you. A refreshing feel to the air out there this morning. Really a very nice morning unfolding. There's a peek at the Beach Mountain Parkway cam, courtesy of resortcams.com. And the temperature there atop Beach Mountain sitting at 49 degrees. There are a number of mountain spots down into the 40s this morning. And a lot of the Piedmont zones well down into the 50s this morning. Yesterday's highs up to 85 in Charlotte, 80 in Raleigh, 79 in Greensboro, up to 88 still in Columbia. A big-time drop in the humidity levels yesterday, though, and we have another low humidity day on tap for today before the setup begins to change a bit. There's your triad area high temperatures, a lot of highs between 78 and 80 degrees. And the Charlotte area warmer up into the mid-80s in Gastonia, Charlotte, Monroe, Wadesboro, Lincolnton there at 85. It was 83 in Rockingham, 80 in Salisbury for a high yesterday. These are 5 o'clock hour temperatures this morning. Charlotte at 61. A lot of spots, though, through parts of the Charlotte viewing area up into the Triad and the Triangle regions, even down into Columbia in the 50s. Notice Boone reporting 41. So check this out here. Look at the chilly air over the northeastern part of the country. Rochester at 40. It is 37 degrees in Burlington, Vermont. Bangor, Maine at 35. Pittsburgh even at 38. And this northeasterly flow in place, bringing some of that cooler and drier air into place here across our area for one more day. But you look further off to the south and west, you hit a warm front and then a lot of warm and humid air to the south of that front. Jackson, Mississippi at 68. Memphis at 70. New Orleans 76 degrees, and that milder and muggier setup will return as we go into tomorrow and the weekend. So here's a peek at the overall radar perspective this morning. All is quiet here across the Carolinas. You have some areas of light rain through the lower Mississippi Valley, some showers in Oklahoma, big mass of rain, most of it relatively light through Missouri, Nebraska, and Iowa this morning. And really, it's kind of like I highlighted yesterday for you. Over the next few days, this big upper ridge in place across the southeast, but then this ridge finally gets beaten down as we get into Monday and Tuesday, and that allows a cold front to roll on in here by that point in time. But today, again, smooth sailing, some high clouds overhead at times, still low levels of humidity today. There's your current dew point temperatures across the region as I'm cutting this video, and let me show you what it looks like on Futurecast here. Those dew points staying pretty low overall today, but then notice as you get into tomorrow and the weekend, there come the 60s for those dew point temperatures again. And so the rather muggy conditions set to return as we get into the weekend. Highs today, though, looking very, very nice across the region. Tomorrow, I'll call it a mostly cloudy sky. I think while you can't rule out an isolated shower east of the mountains, most of us are going to be dry tomorrow. There's your Friday highs beginning to warm things back up a bit. And here we go to the weekend. The mountains on Saturday could see some showers and storms. I think the rain chances away from the mountains pretty small on Saturday, and highs warming up, mid-80s in many spots, even maybe 90 in Columbia. And then Sunday will be much the same. A few mountain showers and storms. A little better chance east of the mountains for maybe a few isolated Sunday showers or storms, but still not a washout by any means once you get east of the mountains on Sunday, and we continue to crank the mercury up just a bit. Now, I mentioned that next cold front. Watch what happens here as we get into Monday. That front begins to approach. It'll actually sweep through by Tuesday. So a decent chance of some areas of showers and storms Monday, maybe lingering into Tuesday before another drier air mass arrives for Wednesday. All right, so here's what it looks like on the GFS perspective today. That high pressure building down into our region. Good looking setup. Tomorrow, again, all the action in terms of showers and storms west of the mountains and then into the mountains, not much east of the mountains. And then here's your Saturday map. It looks very similar overall. There's your highs Saturday off the GFS model really beginning to crank. And I will note the European is even hotter through the weekend. There's your Sunday map. It looks very similar. Now, the European brings a little bit more in the way of some shower and thunderstorm chances into the Piedmont zone Sunday. I'll show you that in a second. There's your GFS Sunday highs cranking higher into the 80s. Monday, there's your better chance of scattered showers and storms with the approach of a cold front and a very warm day Monday too, just ahead of that front. And then that front begins to clear through on Tuesday, and notice we're in great shape again Wednesday with that area of high pressure building in. All right, let me show you the European model perspective here. This is tomorrow on the European. We get out to Saturday. In the mountain zones, could pick up a shower. I'm sorry, this is out to Sunday rather. So let me do this again. This is Saturday on the European model, pretty quiet, and then you get out to Sunday, and then there's your opportunity of maybe a few showers and storms making it out of the mountains and down into a few Piedmont and foothill areas. But Monday and then into Tuesday feature better chances for showers and thunderstorms with that cold front moving on through. All right, that is it for today's edition of the video. Everybody have a wonderful day, and God bless.